Hey, this is Ross Fertel. I'm driving home from work, and once more we've got a couple cards revealed for the latest first edition Nemesis. One I'm kind of lukewarm on, the other is really, really, really good. Brian Sykes talked a lot about them on the front page article, and there's also some discussions online about them. But the one that I'm a little more lukewarm on is the card Make a Difference Again. I'm not saying it's a bad card. It's actually a really great, well, not great, but a really solid, good card. It brings the next generation, or generation's personnel from the prelude of generations that already have the TNG icon. It gives you a reason, a further reason, to play them. There's some really cool things that the card does, especially frees up a card slot for the alternate universe door. I haven't taken a deep dive into the personnel you can play, but I'm just not sure it's not better than Finest Crew. You could use Finest Crew with more personnel, you get more of a bang for your buck with it. Granted, there are some really great personnel you can use to Make a Difference Again. You've got Chekhov, you've got Refugee Guinan, you've got James T. Kirk, who is spelled out on the card. I'm just not sure that pound for pound you don't get a better deal with Finest Crew than you do for Make a Difference Again. But as with everything that I say, I reserve the right to be wrong. We'll see how things shake out down the line. And yeah, if it turns out to be great 4 or 5 months down the road, or if it's great right out the gate, I reserve the right to be wrong, and I very well might be wrong. One of the things I've seen online is that we wanted to do a bit more of a deep dive with it. Things like yesterday's Enterprise crew. They're in that approximate era, they're from TNG, but we're not able to include them on that card. Maybe down the line we'll get a Warp Core card that deals with them. Who knows? It's a big era for us to deal with, and down the line we might be able to work them in. But that brings us to the other card reveal today, which is just plain money. Workhorses of the Fleet. It's a way to boost up some cards that you probably wouldn't use, as Brian Sykes said in his article today. It's a great way to get some cards out of the binder. They get +1 attributes for each mission completed or Borg objective completed with each player. That has the potential to get really high quickly. These ships don't have the best attributes, but when they can go 4, 5, maybe 6 better, because remember, it counts for both players, then we're talking. Alright, coming into that's about all that I have for today. Eager to see these cards in play. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow for the cards that are revealed. Take care, and as always, have fun. You know, if Make a Difference Again just did something with Voyager motion picture personnel and didn't have that requirement for not drawing at the end of your turn other than your required card draw, we'd be talking. But man, is that a huge trade-off that Assign All Hands doesn't ask you to do. Oh well.